Hey everybody, it's Ryan here from now Insuring on Demand. Kind of a new, I don't know, brand or something of that nature. No longer with the other place, so kind of got to redo some things. I was supposed to have a newsletter go out today, and sorry that didn't happen because I'm technically unemployed, at least for another couple days here. Um, but I don't know if I'm sweating more from trying to get this video set up or from shoveling snow outside. Sunshine State here, Madison, Wisconsin. Negative 35-degree wind chills, about 8 inches of snow. Come join me. It's great. I'm going to get a tan. Um, but hey, I've got new content. I've got the same green screen, and I still got to figure out some new software. But I'm gonna get some logo, make this a little better in the future. I promise. But I put up my last video blog newsletter thing over a month ago. Really wanted one to go out today. So I said, I don't care if it's jank. I'm gonna just do what I can do today before the holiday weekend. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about was a lot of people bragged to me, oh, Ryan, I've got the occupational accident and no claims, or work compensation and no claims. And that's a good thing, maybe, kind of. It really depends if people are getting hurt under your platform. I'm concerned, really, when I don't see a lot of claims on the occupational accident because that kind of tips off to me that maybe your independent contractors don't know about it. Workers' compensation is a little different. Like you need these postings by law. Like they need to know about their workers' compensation. You keep it very close to them. But the occupational accident, there might be some tell signs that your independent contractors don't know about it. One of those signs could be you could be getting these letters from the state saying like, "Hey, somebody got injured and they didn't know they had any coverage, and now they're going to need workers' compensation because we're the state and that's what we do is do that." You might also get a letter from a lawyer with the same thing, like, "Hey, somebody got hurt on your platform. They said they're a 1099, but we're gonna try to sue you for workers' compensation benefits as a W-2 employee because they need work comp." And then the third one might be you might have your occupational accident program, but you might be seeing a lot of contingent liability claims. Contingent liability is this coverage that kind of sits between your occupational accident and your workers' compensation. Essentially, for when this happens, somebody goes to a lawyer, "Hey, I was injured at work and I don't have any money to pay my medical bills. What do I need to do?" Lawyer's going to say, "Ooh, we should sue them for work comp." And that's what people do. And you see those billboards and things everywhere. Injured, come to me because those lawyers win pretty much all the time. So if you're thinking in your head like, "Hey, I have this platform. I don't need workers' compensation or occupational accident," you might want to move somewhere and operate where they don't have those types of billboards because surely they will sue you for injuries. And you probably don't have much of a leg to stand on, even though you're saying like, "Well, we're just the software that connects them." I'm just telling you, people get sued for this every day. That somebody gets hurt, they go to a work comp attorney, they sue for work comp benefits. If you have the occupational accident, we try to step in and say, "Hey, where's occupational accident benefits? We don't need to go to work comp court, to the work comp bureaus and try to figure this out. Take your medical payments and leave." But when you have those three things that are going on, that tells me that your independent contractors don't know about it. An occupational accident is not this coverage like a liability coverage where you would come to me or your agent or broker and say, "Hey, something happened and I don't know if I should file a claim." No, occupational accident. In fact, we want them to file a claim. Like you actually, if somebody's hurt, we want them to file a claim. People panic, especially these independent contractors that don't have much money. They kind of work on these platforms for their everyday job. You need to let them know ASAP if they're injured what they have for the protection. So what we do sometimes is, myself, what I do sometimes is build like a claims landing page for your clients or your independent contractors. So you can say, "Hey, somebody just called in or texted in on the app. Go to this landing page. and it'll tell you everything that you need to do to file a claim with the carrier who has your occupational accident coverage. So that can be helpful. But you really need a process internally too of like, hey, something happened. You need to let us know as a platform by X, Y, or Z, going through our app, giving us a call, shooting us an email. You internally as a marketplace need to have some kind of process to document this kind of stuff. I've heard way too many times where someone's like, oh yeah, this person called in, they got in an accident, 4 days ago and really hurt themselves, but they've still been working on our app the past 5 or 6 days. Like whoa, we need to document this stuff. They obviously can't be on the platform already injured, or they could get injured even worse. But then at that time, internally, whatever that process may be, and I can help you build this out, they just need to know, hey, I need to go get care. Like, you need to go to a clinic, a hospital, somewhere around you where you can go get this injury taken care of. And that B, you have this coverage. You either have your workers' compensation or you have your occupational accident. Here's what the coverage does. And then to make them feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Because if they don't, they're going to go sue you for work comp benefits. And we don't want that to happen. So, yes, you could be bragging, hey, I don't have any occupational accident claims. That's good as long as people aren't getting injured under your platform and not knowing that they have that coverage. Because if they are, we actually want that claim to be filed. Secondly, don't worry about this filing claim. Be like, oh, I hope my occupational accident doesn't go up. Very rarely do we see occupational accident go up. It's really meant for this type of like bumps and bruises, cuts, small injuries that were to happen. The only time that I would say your occupational accident's going to go up is if you have some really severe claims that happen, that we don't feel like the platform is taking the right precautions to be able to stop those future claims from happening, or you're paying a very low premium and you've had some big claims. That's kind of when we start to see those go up. But I would never ever advise you, hey, somebody got hurt on my platform. What should we do? You should file that occupational accident claim. But hey, we're still gonna keep these short and sweet. Like I said, next time it won't be so sloppy. I'm kind of putting things together. Next time we'll track maybe the beard length too. Yeah, not too bad for Wisconsin. Pre-Christmas kind of beard. If you have anything you want to talk about, new email address is Ryan at insuringondemand.com. INSURING, insuringondemand.com. Feel free to let me know what you want me to talk about. Maybe if you don't want me to talk at all, be like, Ryan, you just need to shut up. That's fine too. I'm okay with that. But hey, want to keep these kind of videos going. First of the year, I'm going to be starting a new job, new company with even more resources than my previous one. We're going to be building out gig economy, marketplace, platform, software, 1099 type of exclusive insurance programs just through this company. So be watching my LinkedIn. Feel free to email me, catch up. I gotta get me a new Calendly link. Man, I just gotta add stuff to my list. I got so much to do. But hey, I'm thankful for all of you. Have a Merry Christmas, and I hope to talk to each and every one of you in the new year. Thanks a lot.